So, some help for your Monday homework. The poem is called The Greenhorn on Skis, so let's read it together. The world was a quiet, white world, with diamonds on the lawn, when a greenhorn fastened his boots to skis and faced the lazy dawn. He wore a sea-green jacket, a white toque squeezed his hand. He was topped off with a pom-pom like a cherry ripe and red. If you ever watched a day-old colt tottering knobbly kneed, you will have a fair idea of how that greenhorn skied. He bumbled down the driveway with erratic starts and stops. He wildly lurched to starboard and used the poles for props. Then he anchored them to the crusted snow and leaned on them so hard that his feet zipped out ahead of him. His sky, I'm sure, was starred. He floundered on his back for a while like an octopus in pain, until he managed to heave himself upon his feet again. His right foot began advancing, his left one chose retreat. The greenhorn was torn between them, for east and west don't meet. He lay among the diamonds and chortled aloud to his mitts. Tomorrow I'll tell my gymcoats that at last I've done the splits. So that's the poem you were asked to read. The questions that go with it are number 35 through 38. Number 35, the words tottering in line 10, bumbled in line 13, lurched in line 15, and zipped in line 19 suggest that the skier was A, careless, B, unsteady, C, traveling quickly, or D, barely moving. And the answer is B, he was unsteady. The only word in there that might make you confused is the word zipped in line 19, but if you read it in the poem in line 19, it said that his feet zipped out from under him, which is another sign that he was unsteady. So, B. Number 36, the skier's sky was starred because the A, sky was very bright, B, skier bumped his head, C, snow sparkled like diamonds, or D, skier lay in the snow until night. The answer is B. When you're seeing stars, then your head has been hit. So it's not that the sky was very bright, because we did sky science. You would know that if the sky was very bright, it's unlikely that you would see stars. Snow sparkled like diamonds. That's not the point of the poem. It's not descriptive, and it's not that he lay until the snow until night, because later on it talks about he's going to talk to somebody else and he's still skiing. Number 37. This poem presents a greenhorn, a person who A, is weak and unathletic, B, is scared to try new things, C, has little skill and experience, D, likes to dress in funny clothes. Now, maybe you've heard expressions like greenhorn or wet behind the ears before, and it means that somebody is unexperienced or new to something. But if you didn't know the expression before, you would be able to tell based on the poem that he is very unexperienced. He's just figuring out how to ski. You could also tell by process of elimination. It's not A, because he's not weak and unathletic. He's enjoying his skiing, and he's got a gym teacher. He does athletic things. It's not that he's scared because he's giving it a go. He's falling down and getting up each time. And it's not that he likes to dress in funny clothes, because the way they describe it, he's just wearing winter gear like anybody else would. So the answer is C. He has little to no experience. 38. The purpose of this poem is A, to convince the reader, B, to inform the reader, C, to amuse the reader, or D, to warn the reader. Now, this is an amusing piece. It's meant to be funny. You can tell by not just the pentameter of the rhyme, but what they're talking about is humorous. And you could also do this from process of elimination. Inform, convince, and warn make it sound like this is a nonfiction piece telling you about a skiing accident, and it's not written in that manner at all. So the only one that would be left is amuse. So in summary, the answers are B, B, C, C. If you got all of the answers right, then you have nothing to do, and you can go straight on to reading your AR book. If, however, you got any of the answers wrong, in this little space beside, you need to write down the information that goes with it from our 6B blog. So go to the blog, click on Monday for homework, and then if you got number 1 wrong, you'll write down the stuff by number 1. If you got the next one wrong, you'll write down the stuff by that one, to show that not only do you understand, but you've written something out to show your comprehension. So if you got them right, go on to reading your AR book. If you did not get them all correct, please write in the information on the side and then go on to reading your AR book. Good morning and welcome to class.